The Hollow is a new standalone character mod that revolves around flies. He's not able to shoot tears, but he will passively generate up to 5 blue flies instead. He starts with below average stats, as well as his melted Apollyon's best friend trinket, which grants him a single red locust familiar to give him at least a little bit of controlled damage. The locust is also there for the Hollow to be able to shoot stuff like poops or fireplaces, as well as prevent softlocks in rooms that require shooting to be cleared. The blue flies will always be generated at a constant rate up to a maximum of 5. The basic strategy of the character is to focus on dodging and let them passively handle the fights. The red locust deals only 100% of your tier damage, while the blue flies deal 200%, so don't focus on the red locust too much. It is also a good idea to stack up flies at a safe spot before you approach enemies whenever you have the chance to do so. The flies spawn even without enemies in the current room, so always make sure to stack them up before you enter the next one. Just like Blue Baby, the Hollow is not able to have red health at all. HP ups will be turned into soul hearts instead. He still gets an interesting benefit from them though. Most items that would normally grant a red heart container will permanently increase his passive fly maximum by 2. But this does not work on duplicate items. Each kind of item will only increase the fly maximum once. Here in this example, only the first breakfast as well as the dessert granted the bonus. All red heart pickups that would spawn will be replaced by blue spiders or soul hearts depending on the type. This grants a lot of value out of the usually useless red health. The Hollow has another interesting passive ability. Picking up any fly related trinket will cause him to instantly gulp it to further boost the fly theme of the character. Talking about flies, let's look into the fighting part of the Hollow. Just like on any other character, blue flies deal twice the character's tier damage on contact. The Hollow starts with a very low damage stat of just 1.5 to balance the early game, but just a few damage up items will greatly boost his offensive capabilities. The tier stat is also very important for the character as it decides how fast the flies will be spawned. The higher your tier stat is, the faster they come out. This obviously also means that reducing the tier stat will lower the spawn rate of the flies, keep that in mind. Shot multiplier items like Mutant Spider may lower your tier stat, but they will also cause your flies to be spawned in groups depending on the item you got. The Guppy transformation, which normally causes you to spawn lots of blue flies, is ironically useless for the character, since he is not able to shoot tears. However, this didn't stop the mod developer from making a unique sprite for the transformation, as well as many other transformations and costumes in the game. In fact, there are tons of unique sprites in this mod. A lot of love and time went into creating super unique costumes for items in the game. Here are just a few of them. But there's even more. Let's talk synergies. The blue flies of the Hollow character will actually change color and get the effects of a good amount of items in the game. Status effects like poison and burning are just the beginning. The rest of the video will show some selected synergies, even with crazy stuff like Brimstone or Tech X. The combination of Tech X with either Technology or Brimstone is by far the coolest looking synergy I found when making this video. There are probably even more unique synergies in this mod, but I bet none of them will come even close to the last thing I will show you in this video. I don't know if this is a bug or some sort of Easter egg, but Trisagion can spawn black flies that instantly kill everything in the game on contact, even story bosses like Hush, Delirium or the Beast.
He's the number one,
Isaac!
God's favorite son. His flowing robes reach down from heaven.